Have you ever had a grind? For those of you who aren't part from this part of the planet, you might know what a grind is. But over here, a grind is when you get help at something that you're not very good at. So a subject in school, for example. So I got grinds in Irish. I was no use at Irish. Still no use at it. So the grinds weren't much use. And that sort of tells you something. We typically got grinds at things that we were weak at to become mediocre at them. How many of you ever got help or assistance in school or in college, something that you were actually really good at and honed and developed that so you could become world class at it? It's an interesting question. Not many people has been my experience. As you know, I'm talking about the complete leader at the moment in my insights, and we had this seminar the other day, and I got some really interesting feedback. And on the feedback sheets, one of the things that really struck me was we talked about strengths and weaknesses and building on strengths, and the people were really taken by this idea, so I want to share it with you. The concept is not to die with a lot of strong weaknesses. I'm not quite sure where I heard that before, so I'm plagiarising it a bit, I think. Apologies to whoever the original author of it was. But the idea that you actually don't work on your weaknesses, I'm not saying there aren't weaknesses that are a risk to you and you have to mitigate that risk. I accept that. But that in general, you identify your strengths, you identify where you really add value, what you do really, really well, what natural talents you have in terms of competencies, and then you build on those, you work on those and become world class at them. Where you're in the flow, where you're happy, where it's easy, where you can add incredible value. So this notion of getting a grind in something that you're already good at, so that you can become outstanding at it. I knew somebody once and he was a master presenter. I'm not sure he was a very nice guy, but he was a really, really good presenter. And he went away and did a 3-day workshop on the pause. I don't do it very well. He did it really well. He went to an acting school for 3 days just to learn the pause. And the point I'm making is he recognised that his skill was communicating, presenting in front of large groups of people. And he mastered that. I never saw anybody like him. He was so slick, so effective. He focused on what he was really, really good at and then became world class at it. So think about the concept. I've mentioned it before, but I'm mentioning it now in the context of leadership. That the same is true of leadership. Don't try to be this, we talk about this complete leader that has all these competencies, let's say our 25 competencies. Forget that. Identify where you're really, really good and say, how do I get really, really better at that? And then build a team around me so that they make up for my deficiencies as a leader, and we can become a great team. So think about this concept of building on your strengths to become a complete leader as opposed to building on your weaknesses. Most of us do that.